Okay. Welcome to the Season 15 Division 1 Finals. We are waiting on T-shirt Goblins to get themselves ready. And the first map we're playing is Jambi. Because these two teams have played before. And the last game was a 3-1 to T-shirt Goblins over Misconduct. At least I think it was. Which should hopefully, for them, give them a bit of, you know, confidence over the other team. And maybe they'll bring it out 3-1 again, or more, or less. Actually, it can't be 3-1. It's not allowed to be 3-1. It's the best of 5. What am I on about? Of course, Misconduct has Merc in tap for today instead of someone. Instead of Wake, Spring is in the chair instead of Star being in the chair, because Star's in Twitch chat, not playing the game. Let's not listen to that. Okay, here we go. These are your teams. This is your map. Good old Jambi. We are ready to go live in the first game of probably quite a few. And of course, aliens choosing their pipework spawn. Golden is going Gorge, and Marines have all built a second IP to start with. Spring being the commander is out of the chair. No meds or anything coming down. Expect a lot of pressure. And with a 3-2-1 kind of split, I'm expecting Marines very much to just try and cap up this right side very quickly. And then put a fair bit of pressure on. Or maybe we're just going for the pressure and no capping. We got Heracles and Spring down here. No threat provided by them just yet, but they can safely cap everything because every alien, except for Marsh, is over here. In fact, this is 3 aliens coming towards base with a Gorge. Tap's the only one here, and he's... oh, Hype's so low, he's not going to be able to pick Hype off. Heracles is rotating back, but Marsh is going to find him. Heracles picks off that kill. Doesn't... no, that's not Golden dying. Golden, however, may go down here. Histe is getting the heal of a lifetime trying to kill that IP. It's not going to happen. And Golden is going to manage to escape. So, nothing really lost for Marines here. But aliens, they're going to lose this first RT. Daffel and Turts. And in fact, they're going to pick off Marsh as he goes in long before anyone else turns up. Golden is in a little bit of a questionable spot. He's going to get out. No pressure, no chase. So Turts and Zaffel putting pressure on, and now Heracles putting more pressure on. He's going to pick that Drifter off. Phone's not in the hive to do anything about it. The Crush comes in on these 2 Marines, but it's 3 Marines now as Tap rotated in. Golden's left alone. Zaffel's getting the meds. Golden's not going to be able to do anything in that fight. He's just got to try and stay alive. Can April save Golden? April does manage to pick off Neck. Golden's allowed to back off. That's a pretty nice save by April. Nicely cleaned up. Of course, aliens are a little bit on the back foot. They did lose that RT, and in fact they still might lose Organ here with low min. But April... ooh. I think she got spotted out by Heracles there. And now all of the scoops come in, and they do clean that up pretty damn cleanly. Very nicely done. And, you know, although they lost Oxy, they stabilized, they've recovered, and Marines haven't done anything else behind this. They just went all pressure, all heavy. So, only now are they getting their RTs capped. So, it's a pretty close, even, stable game so far. Hunt's being alone could spell disaster for his life, as April sneaks herself around. Tuts is on top of that RT. The good position to have, but not good enough, as Heracles is going to get cleaned up. Golden super low there. Loam manages to pick the skulk off, but the RT got recycled, I believe. And his stay with a nice ambush there. Cleans up Loam. So no need to worry about that. Marsh just getting that parasite in on tap in gravity. And the alien tunnel actually extremely safely placed in oxygenation. Golden going in first, getting some spits in, actually missing a lot of them, but the heals, the meds, oh dear. Golden, Loam's now rotating in. Golden needs to leave. I think Golden's shit. Golden's just dead. Now this is full Marine pressure. Two of the aliens, Hype and April, far away from defending any of it. It's, the lurks are on the way, or at least one of them is. His stay is up as a lurk. Marsh is lurking now. Golden gets a nice pick off actually in Oxy there. And Histe comes in to help him clean that one up. They do lose Organ, and Histe goes into the vent! The boost by Tuts and Zaphod. Histe's just dead. Hype's not going to be able to kill Heracles over in Grav. Phone's going to get picked off, and Marsh is going to get forced out of that room a little bit. So aliens do manage to save Oxy. They did lose their tunnel and Crag. And will Marsh fly into this vent and die the same way? Maybe not. I think aliens are just ignoring the fact these Marines are in Organ. They want to go clear res. It's a good call. Heracles dies, and the only Marine left in this lane now is Tap. Which does let Turts and Zaphod push up to the Hive. In fact, all these three Veils back here could be in a little bit of a sorry state. Marsh is extremely low to Loam. There's a lot of meds, but Loam does empty all of his bullets. Heracles does manage to clean up both those Skooks left over after that RT died. Hype didn't opt to take the fight, and might be able to get herself gravity here. Backs off because the Marine turns up. And now Tuts and Zaphod still here, still alive. Still being a real pain for this alien team. And here comes the big clean. All of the aliens. And very nicely done. Unfortunately, Hype went down and Grav 2-tap. Did get a bit more damage on that RT though before she did. So hopefully that has been called out. Now. Aliens now going down the left side to clear some res. As Marsh, Histe, and Hype are about to just collapse on tap. He does get some good damage and manages to pick Histe off actually. Hype's just going to kill this node. Gets the parasite, cleanly done. Just leave the Marine. No need to fight him there. He's not defending anything. The nice BM taunt. As this pack of aliens is now looking to clear the right side again. Of course, behind this, Marines are now about to get shotguns up, so Marsh needs to be careful as a lurk. They hurt a lot. Especially with the 1-2 Marines have. And Loam does get that RT built, but he's going to die almost immediately after finishing it. And I don't think anyone's going to be able to rotate to that to save it in time. And now every alien is here. And Fung gets a very nice pick on Heracles. Tap tries to save the shotgun. Does get it off, but doesn't hit the shot. Now Loam, as expected with a shotgun. Nice easy clean up on one skulk. That very nearly dying to April there. As Loam manages to clean up Hypey in Gravity. And I think Phone's just, yeah, he's just dropping that Hive with that Drifter. There's no sys chain or anything to give away that they might be over there. There's not a Marine anywhere nearby to have heard it. That might go very well for the aliens. So they misses that Parasite on Heracles in a vent. As... Ooh, Marsh finds the shotgun. That's what happens when you play the ambush lurk. Histe, I think he got spotted and he did get shot. So I'm pretty sure Loam saw his foot. So they are down a lurk. Golden's up as a lurk, however, and Golden's nearly down as a lurk as well. Now, Loam and Tap, I think they know this Hive's here, and Golden's the only alien nearby to defend. He has to land it, and he's not going to. And now Phone's in a bit of a state. Oh, the Skulks are about to turn up, but this is two shotgunners, and they're in a pretty solid spot. But Tap opts to go forward, actually works out. Yeah, that's not good. Aliens are all dead, pretty much. They need some eggs. There they are. Phone jumps in to spawn them. But this Hive is gone. That's not getting saved. This res node is gone. This res node is gone. And Marines are sitting on 5 of them. Fades are... Fades are now, actually. And I think they need to come up. I think they're almost a requirement for this alien team to start clearing these Marines out. Watching this team before, they've had a lot of pack play. And, you know, they had some. There were some packs of aliens clearing that right side res. April's egg is scanned, but there isn't really anyone close enough to do anything about it. Hypey as well, about to fade. And again, she should also be finding that egg. April eats 2 huge shotgun shots on the way in. Straight down to 160. She's going to get scanned all the way out, I expect. But no one actually really trying to pinch her. But yeah, that can't happen. Even gambling that fight as a solo fade, even with the single skulk there, it's 2 Marines, and I'm pretty sure they knew those were both shotguns as well. In fact, what's going on down here? Zaphod's welding. April? That's actually Hypey, not April. That's like a combination of the two. Heracles, April, Hypey. Ugh, I'm mixing names up. Marsh and His, they do clean up that one Resnode in Grav. But again, Marines still have Oxy Cap. They still have Bay Cap. Tag team of Fades. Gonna make Tap out of that fight. So, phase gates might be the next step for this Marine team. Histe manages to escape that, and that resonate's fairly low, so unless Turch sticks around. Ooh, Hypey eats some big shotgun shots there from Loam. But she does have the backup of April. So, Heracles and Zaphod now looking to push into Organ. Tuts cleaning yet more skulks off res lanes. Heracles does get... Actually, they didn't push into Organ. They rotated through. And here's this, like, pack of aliens. Hypey takes big damage again. And in fact, Hype might be pinched on the way out here. Heracles and Zaphod. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh god, 14 health. April as well. Oh. That was a hell of an attempt from the Marine team. And honestly, that could have ended the game right then and there. If those Fades died, this is a very easy push to that hive. It's only Skulks. You've all got shotguns. Phone nearly kills Tuts on that res. And in fact, that res would have died as well. 1% health on it. Okay, the Lurk in his stays back up to support the Fades. April's gone off by herself and hopefully chooses her engagement a bit more wisely than the last time she blinked through Oxy. Apparently, Lurk Phone has died. I didn't realize Phone was a Lurk. In fact, Phone's already a Skulk, so I'm not sure how true that is. April manages to clean that up with the help of Golden as Hype takes some big damage. And there is a phase gate built in Oxy, and it does go up. Ooh. And a pause is coming. Not sure why. Aliens are calling it though. Phone timed out. Well, that explains why Phone's Lurk allegedly died. Oh god, something's making horrible noises over there. Why are these health bars stuck on my screen? Oh dear, horrible noises everywhere. Quick, look at the edge of the map. Nothing's loud over here. Stream stuttering for you guys? Oh dear. It shouldn't be. Hopefully, that's not a problem on my end. It doesn't look like that's a problem on my end. Let's go back to this screen so we can see the chat so I don't look like I'm talking to myself like a crazy person. Oh dear. Oh, horrible loud noises. So, Phone, what are you doing? Get back in the game. This isn't what you're supposed to be doing. You know what, while we're just on this screen waiting, no. I'll play the right one in a second. What map are we on? We're on Jambi. Where's Jambi? That one. Just in case you don't know what Jambi looks like. And just so you don't have to look at a paused video game. Which is really unfun. Phone is on his way back. Tripped his power. Because he's a hardcore gamer pulling all the watts. So yeah, that's what Jambi looks like. Oh, don't. Oh no, look. My touch screen. Sure. My fingers are too big for this. If you didn't know, Heracles is a human vibrator. What I like. BM taunts. Wonder how long this is going to stay alive. I know there's at least 2 aliens that know this is low. So hopefully it gets killed at some point, but while we're waiting for Phone, maybe maybe they'll think about that. Marsh. Why is Marsh on this and not on this? Who knows? But that should be also a dead extractor, honestly. Zaphod's choosing to go out the base that direction. Turts is not going to be able to rotate over here in time, I don't think. Neither is anyone from Oxy. You know, looking at the state of this game, Marines, honestly, they're in a pretty solid spot. This is going to be a little tough for the aliens to really come back in. They lost their hive. Attempt, at least. It was also a bit of a gamble of an attempt. They just got the res and they needed to do something with it. Kinda interesting they weren't opting for any biomass. Because right now, you'll notice that Fades don't have Metabolize. That's not great. In fact, it's really not great as a Fade. It's definitely playable, it's not enjoyable. Especially when you're running Veils. You don't have the luxury of extra adrenaline. You don't have the speed to get you around the map. This is just taking forever, isn't it? We're back, apparently. We're repausing though. And now my health bar's paused on screen again. But hey, Heracles stopped the vibrating. So that's great. Now I can look around the map. That went away from grab, so this is also more likely to die. But 3 Marines in Oxy. They might try and push that hive soon. It's going to be a pretty viable push, honestly. 2-2. Could work out. These aliens just need to clean up some of this res across the map. Because this whole right side again is going to be pretty alien. Do I just get taunts every time? Oh, I like it. Apparently that's not far enough away. I'm just getting taunts. This is wonderful. No aliens are taunting, and I don't like it. Alright, well, hopefully phone turns up sometime soon. And then we can, you know, watch more of this game. Because hopefully phone doesn't not come back on the first round of the first map of a best of 5 for the Season 1 final. Because that wouldn't be great. Are we forcing male models for everyone? But then using the voice lines of the model they have equipped normally? So this is a male with a female voice. Someone turned on the toaster and tripped a breaker, apparently. Yeah, apparently we do. By we, I mean Dragon does. That's clearly a Dragon problem. I should, send him a message saying, Dragon, your mod sucks. Can you fix the fact I get female voice lines on male Marines? Because that would be good. Oh boy. So hopefully soon we'll get back into this game. Spawn is apparently back in game, and apparently they are back to being ready. And Fade Golden died. However, I don't think Golden was actually a Fade, so don't worry about that. Although that is pretty much how fast Golden would normally lose a Fade. Okay, what was happening in this game? Marsh is killing Grav. Histe is scouting this out. Docking... That's not a docking bay. This is an X observatory that says docking bay above it to confuse people who cast the game. What it means is if you use this to beacon, you will get beaconed to docking bay. Because they only have the 1 CC. So, let's see what aliens choose to do here. And it might actually be a base hit. Golden and Hypey down here. Zaphod is about, and everyone's just going to phase back. By everyone, I mean Loam. Definitely not everyone. This, someone is messing up. That's not been called to the alien team somehow. As every alien piles into a vent, and every Marine on the other side is well aware it's about to happen. This one OBS, however, as you can see, is scouting quite a lot of stuff. Ooh, big shots onto Hypey there. So this vent pretty much covers this area up top. Something like that. Because, yeah, something like that. And this OBS is scanning all of that. Now, Heracles turrets pushing into Organ here. They might actually be able to pick this off before anyone kills them. Maybe not, though, as every alien comes into the fight. The flirks, the lurks. I was going to say fades, and then yeah, the flirks got kind of hurt. And they did manage to find their way out there, and Gordon's just trolling Loam, making him think he's leaving. This is what you want a Skulk to be doing. Be a pain in the ass, and Loam is actually going to be a pub Marine and Weldon RT. But Gordon's just going to hop onto the other one. Maybe you should hop on over to this one. Hallucinations, bullying, tap. He knows those are hallucinations. Hypey, maybe pretending to be a hallucination, blinks into the wall and leaves the fight. But, you know, I said aliens were in a kind of bad spot. They didn't have a lot of res. And there's the single bite to kill that extractor finally. But aliens now own the left side of this map. The boost, because apparently nobody can just do the simple jump, but they do save the shotgun in the vent. You don't want to go in there, Histe. I'm not even sure you want to do that, Hypey. That is a risky play. Advanced assistance. Golden, again, just on the RTs. Gets the parasite on Loam. That makes his life a lot easier than just skulking around. Orbs to try and take the fight. Maybe not the greatest choice. But yeah, aliens on the left side of the map, and Marines have the right, so they're on the 5 RTs, nearly up to 6. Would be nice to see some of these lurks. Potentially just get on some of this back res as well. 2 Marines are going to start cleaning up this alien lane, and now all the aliens are actually elsewhere. Heracles might just walk into this hive very soon. In fact, I think that's actually gonna happen. Phone's gonna find his way out of here, but all the aliens, like, they knew this was coming. They do get back here to save the hive this time. They focus down Phone, so there's no gorge on the hive anymore, but it's nicely cleaned up. Tap is asking for so many mag packs that I think everyone on the map knows where he is. Nice damage being chipped away there by Marsh, and April comes in and cleans that up pretty convincingly. Golden is still messing with Loam on this back res. At this point though, neither of these people are really doing anything. Loam's not able to push, but Golden's also not able to res bite. And Tap gonna find the wrath of every alien. The cat packs come out together. Those Marines really aggressive in that push. And again, Heracles Zaphod down into EC. Or up into EC, I guess. Oh, but Heracles goes down really quickly. And so does Zaphod. Nice. Nice job by the Fades there. Landing their swipes. Tap maybe trying to rotate through here to pinch anyone on the retreat. Unfortunately, EC Hive being up means they're all full health. Tap. And now aliens might be trying to take Oxy, but it's only the Fades here, so that's not going to happen. Both Fades are forced out to go heal. Meanwhile, Marsh is on some back res, finally alert doing some res biting. Golden's still on the back res, and he's got Lone Parasited, so I'm just going to be doing a lot of running. Although with Zaphod over here. Oh, the Lurks find Heracles, but they did clean up that RT. No huge loss there. Hypey's extremely low, 65 health. But she has April there as backup. And Golden is on the res again. Doing exactly what he should be doing. Staying alive, being a pain in the ass, and killing RTs. And who doesn't love a sculpt like that as an alien? And who doesn't hate a sculpt like that as a Marine? Poor Tuts gets every alien. So does Loam. Great job from the alien team again. Tap, however, coming in from X, gets a little bit of damage in. And I think that gate is dead. And yeah, the plan is just run. These are cat-packed Marines, so they get there quick, they reload fast, and naturally the Marines do force all of the aliens out here. Both legs are very low. April is, who knows what's happening here. Actually, just hopes to go back the way she came. Did Golden really just get away with hiding behind an RT without moving? And he's got the Fades to help him get out of this room. And Heracles is not going to land his shots. Histe gets a nice pick on Loam from behind, and Marines are falling apart in this res defense, as every alien is over here. And Marsh is cleaning up the left single RT Marines are holding. But again, even though Marines are losing this fight and they've lost their whole right side, they've been sat on RTs for a long time. They are weapons 3, advanced armory, advanced assistance, armor 2. And in fact, there's a weapons 3 HMG. Hypey so low, 18 health. Loam has to be killed. Can Hypey get out? Oh god, April went down as she finds her way out through Heracles. Hypey does get out alive somehow. The wonders of blinking. Golden manages to pick off the weapon 3 HMG. Proving after all that the best life form is the free life form. Now, Hypey going to have to deal with Tap. It's one swipe in to start it, and fortunately, it's quite a bit of damage, forced out of the fight. Good shooting by Tap. Now, Loam is defending back res or recapping with a HMG. Ooh, here comes the Drifter support. some hallucinations. I'm gonna scare Turts. Maybe, maybe not. Turts seems completely unfazed that that fade went past him. And now, real Hypey and fake Hypey landing some swipes. And again, that's nasty. What do you do? Like, there's a lot of hurt things here, but it's 5 aliens and hallucinations? What do you shoot in that situation? As it turns out, whatever you shoot, you're just going to get cleaned up. Cat packing all 3 Marines to get back into Grav. They will save that RT. They needed to save that RT. Going down on 2 is going to really hurt them at this point. Just means you aren't going to be capping in the back. Heracles just cleans up Golden's fade. Golden not being able to count how many swipes or meds were hit there. I think Turts might be aware. Maybe not, actually. What a spot. But interesting fight nonetheless. Poor Tap. I think this is called cyberbullying. Because he really can't leave that corner. That's definitely bullying. Oh, Histe, you're so low. Jeez, 15 health. But again, it's not mattering. Every single time an alien is low, there's just too much stuff to shoot. Something eating shots for one thing or another. The nice aggressive gorge tunnel coming out here from Phone in the chair, and Histe nearly getting cleaned up by HMG. Tap is cat packed, lands one shot. Oh, Hypey nearly gets body blocked in the door, and doing so means her demise. I'm not sure if that was intentional on Tap's part. Oh, Histe, you've got 0-0. You're dead. That's a Marine. And down goes Histe as well. 2 life forms down. It was Hypey and Histe. Both of them enough for us to read their life form easily, however. But here it comes. This is what happens. You kill life forms and then there's a big push. And this is a 5 Marine push. Actually, Heracles not part of the push. 3 shotguns and a HMG in the hive though. That's not going to be great to deal with. But behind this, Golden's in base. He's on the arms lap. If Golden can kill that before anything in this room dies, aliens are about to handily clean this fight up. Oh my god. He did it. Golden got it. Histe does go down. But now there's 0 armor on these Marines. They're just, it's a cleanup. It's a massacre. Golden doing God's work over in the base. That's a ridiculously insane play by Golden. He managed it. That was a convincingly beautiful cleanup. Wonderful, wonderful play. And that is a lot of the map control for this Marine team just gone in an instant. They lost every weapon. They all have insane amounts of P-res, don't get me wrong. Spring is on 13 and he's the commander. So, you know, that's kind of insane. But Zaphod was rocking 95. So although they did lose those shotguns in that HMG, it's not like they're out of the game yet. Golden not going to be able to clean that RT off. So now we're just, Hypey kind of hurt over here, but she does have advanced metabolize. Nice heal every time she metas. And in fact, we're on 5 biomass for the aliens, so no advanced swipe yet. Oh, that's a big alien pack. Turts feels the bad end of that. That's a slap in the face. Golden gets hurt, but is he going to get picked out of the pack? He should get focused. But again, it's another big gate crush. And that pretty much is the Marine map control. This is their next step. The prototype lab, the hallucinations go in first and eat a fair amount of Tap's bullets there. A proto lab coming up. There is enough res to get exos. The choice is going to be jetpacks. It makes more sense. It's much more versatile. And it's definitely going to be needed. Marines need to keep their heroes up for now. Because down on 3 RTs. April cleaning that up. Hypey not taking any damage somehow. And just sitting around the corner. She knows her escape route had a Marine in it. Well, hopefully she did. Mars should have called it. She does actually have aura, so she definitely should have known that. Histe cleaning up more of this res though. Marines are about to go down to 1 RT. And yeah. That's painful. Hypey Histe clean up poor old Zaphod. They're trying to re-establish their gravity gate. But that is all there is. 2 T-res in the bank. 1 RT. That's their second one being built. And behind this, Phone has capped pretty much everything on the map that he can possibly cap. It's all assisted. Heracles gets attacked from behind as he tries to laser down a fade. Ooh, Hypey and April actually taking quite a lot of damage there. Remember, these Marines, while low on res, still all capable of hitting extremely accurate shots consistently, and they're on weapons 3. Life forms do need to be careful still. More biomass is on the way. Phone on nearly 8 RTs as an alien. In fact, I don't think this one's going up, so he's going to be on 7. Honestly, I'd like to see that 3rd hive on the way when the res is there, but at the same time, maybe just going for the big biomass balls on the 2 hives is going to be the better choice for them. Every alien is here, and actually, April does go down in this fight. Her escape route blocked by the jetpack of Tap. He does lose that jetpack. But Marines managing to save all the weapons at least. They getting chased down by Zaphod's jetpack, but they just... Because Marines are on such low res now, aliens are just allowed to pressure. This gate has to be defended. Marines need it. It's their, like, lifeline to the map. It's their main artery through the dead center. And Golden's in base again, just being a pain in the ass. I love it. Heracles is axing down an RT. Histe's just going to completely ignore him. But Loam jetpack HMG on the res defense, and Hypey needs to be careful. She might get pinched from behind it. And actually, the route out is a bad one. Straight into another HMG. Hypey does fall, but at 36 P-res, 1 away from getting another fade up. So, in fact, while dead, has got enough res to go fade. Again, Tap. And picked off there by Golden. Very nice skulking. And in fact, Golden gets another one in Heracles. That's pretty damn impactful. Tuts with the jetpack shotgun should be able to save the HMG, I would think. Golden's going to try it, but yeah, that's what shotgun does. Hypey did refade, although it's probably it is a 0 upgrade fade right now. So probably just aiming to stay alive and be a little bit more safe until those upgrades are available to her. As Marsh is now a fade as well, actually. So this is 3 fades. No, I've lied. It's not 3 fades. April isn't a fade. April's a skulk. Loam tries to push in here, but it's 2 fades. He does a lot of damage, actually. The Bone Wall by phone, just here, stops every Marine rotating into that fight. Okay, there is 7 biomass. Advanced Swipe is about to finish. Advanced Swipe is the replacement for Stab in comp mod, and it increases swipe damage quite significantly. We aren't going to see how much damage it does because Hypey left the fight. But it does more damage, trust me on that. I don't know how much it does. 2 Skulks versus HMG, and April manages to get that pick off on Loam there. That's just a slap in the face when you've got a weapon 3 HMG. You get leaped at and you're dead. Zaphod trying to punish these fades with that HMG against his commander's protection in the form of Nano Shield. You know, this looked real bad for Marines not too long ago. And I'm talking real bad. They lost their gates, they lost their res, but slowly they're coming back into it. It's just... Oh, Hypey, 130 health there. Oh, Marsh goes down actually to Loam. And again, like the jetpacks, they allow the Marines to chase. Any fight where you make a mistake as an alien and you're low, oh, like that, could really get punished. Oh, and in fact, Hypey's going low again. The HMGs, the damage output is ridiculous. And I think Marines have realized that shooting fades with HMGs is a pretty viable strategy. Zafod's going to phase back and deal with the nuisance skulk in the base. While Tuts is back here capping, and Histe goes down in this push. Hypey, is she going to find a way out? No, she's not. 3 HMGs, all weapons 3. That's decimation from the Marine team. So, Advanced Swipe was the answer to this big, nasty... Actually, does Advanced Swipe make a difference on Armor 2? I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe the solution would have worked against Armor 3. But again, Marines have the right side of the map. They've capped it. Oh, there's a big pack of aliens. A really big pack of aliens. And they're all going to clean up the Marines. Oh, Golden. Many freaking HMGs, dude. Golden's going to find his way out. He is scanned, but I don't think there's anyone to pinch him. So with Advanced Meta, he should be able to get healthy enough to at least get around. And yeah, he's already back onto armor. Maybe not enough to take a fight against HMG. Oh, and his way out is pinched by Zaphod. Yeah, this is a game and a half right now. 36 minutes in, and the Resgraph aliens, they shot up. They've lost some since, and Marines slowly crawling their way back into this game. Loam and Tap with a GL, actually. And again, like I was saying, maybe there should be that 3rd hive. You've got the 60 res. Maybe it's time, phone. Especially as the Marine team is now choosing to push. Oh, there's an egg. April's egg. She's gonna get up just in time. That could have been painful. Marsh goes fairly low, but is gonna find his way out there. I don't really know how Heracles is allowed to sit in the corner and reload a HMG. I really don't know. Drop it, phone. Just do it. Please. Drop that hive. You have so much res. Marines are backing up into alien territory in the form of a vent. There's the hive. It's another nice defense. It's really just... This is a game. This match, or this round alone, could be the finals. April, okay, that's questioning the egg choice there. Of course, she was already a fade, just grabbing an upgrade. And in fact, April just being here has made Heracles back off, I think. Maybe he heard her. But that hive is going up. I really want to see how much damage we get out of a advanced swipe, but no fades want to engage in anything. And they're all kind of split. And soon enough, Turts is going to find this hive. I don't think any... Wait. I was going to say I don't think anyone knows he's here, but his name is Yellow, so he's parasited. Every alien knows he's there. But are they just trying to avoid the fact of showing up they have a hive there? Maybe so. Because Turts didn't even opt to push. Hype's on the back res, forcing him to go back and defend, and now Golden's on the other res. Hype does manage to survive that. Turts is just being pulled apart. He's trying to be Stretch Armstrong here and defend 2 RTs at once. He's getting cap hacks to do it. Because they have the res to do this again. And this one's dead. Loam's trying to come back and give him some support on this back res, but no time to do so. Golden managed to pick off Turts, but Loam rotating in. Now Loam has 2 scoops to contend with. Golden's not going to be able to do anything, but this RT is actually quite low. If Hype can stay alive long enough, unfortunately not. As Loam does clean that off. Over here, 2 fades cleaning up with a nice bone wall to stop the retreat and the reinforcements. Now we just have 2 fades and hallucinations don't care about phase gates. These fades need some support. Where are your scoops at? Hello, Hypey, please come and bite this. Never mind, it's dead anyway. Wait, was there a Golden in there this whole time that I just didn't see? I might be blind, who knows? 3 fades, 1 tap. One of those questionable websites you shouldn't be clicking on. And that hive is up. And in fact, this isn't even capped. Marines won't even have the infestation on an RT to let them know it's there. So if no one gets down here and checks it, they might be in for a bit of a surprise. Oh, Marsh. Low on energy there. He does manage to get himself out of the room. And again, Marines, they've lost their back res. They've lost the gate in Oxy. And they're low on P-res this time. They've been losing guns on this back lane. And when you've got 3 fades to contend with, it's extremely difficult. You need to pick a fade in a fight when there's 3 of them? How do you know which one's the low one? And the fades are just cleaning up this solo Marine every single time. Loam does pick off the scope. He'll stay back here. Might actually be in a little bit of a questionable spot. Oh dear. Oh no. Bone did it. The 3rd hive is there, and now Marines know it. As their base is being infested. Contamination. Bone wall on the phase gate. Danny. What is this? What are you building in their base? It's a spur. Phone. You're BMing. I love it. There's the GG finally called by the Marine team. That was a 41-minute game. T-shirt goblins. Good God. What a match. The player damage is ridiculous. 3 people over 10k on Marines. 1 of them on Alien. That is something else. The structure damage, poor Turts, the builder. Actually, no, Loam was the poor builder. Turts was just in the back line chasing Skulks all day, I think. No, don't close it. We want to look at that. What are the stats like here? 33 kills on April. IP very close behind with the 31. Big fade carries. Marines 26, 23, 23. That was a hell of a match. Golden, with arguably the most kind of ridiculous number that you like to see. The 63,000 structure damage, which is what results in this kind of an RT graph. This just looks like the freaking Alps. This is ridiculous. The lost RTs are 0.91 a minute. 1 is like the perfection. Anything higher is insane. But 0.91 after a 42-minute game near enough? And look at the swings in power. These are insane. Here, this has to be the Arms Lab snipe. 25 minutes, Golden. This is it, actually. Marines stagnated before that. This was their, we killed everything, let's go push, and then just like, Aliens destroyed them. Because without armor upgrades, everything hurts a hell of a lot more. There are some, the meds, 72% efficiency near enough. With 334 picked up and 133 expired. Spring was doing some work in that chair. Jesus. Everything was researched over here. Charge and Bone Shield. For an Onos that never even existed. I really think that third hive could have come up a bit sooner than the, when did it come up? 40 minutes? Came up at 40 minutes and they won 2 minutes later. I tell you what. That was something. Christ. And now we get to wait and do it all over again. So, Code of Misconduct are ready. They are waiting for Phone to get back and T-Shirt Goblins to ready up. You know, I'm really hoping that I don't run out of disk space for this recording. Oh no, we dropped some frames. Oh god. I should hope that that didn't happen too badly. Hopefully that only affected the stream. Let's just have a quick look over here. I don't know when I dropped these frames. Let's let's just, you know, close the things we don't need. And maybe wonder what this is doing, because it likes to, you know, I hate Windows. Anyone else hate Windows? Let's get rid of this for a second. And then restart it, because it likes to sit there and just go, you know what, I like CPU usage. I mean, I say we drop some frames. I feel like 1%. It's not that bad, right? Especially when you've got 278,000 frames uploaded. You know what it is? Look at this. Microsoft Windows telemetry. Hey, Windows, don't do that. Thank you. Please? Game starting in 10 seconds. Here's a reminder of who's on your team if... Or, not your team, their team. Here's a reminder of the people on the teams if you aren't paying any attention. And the aliens opt in to spawn up in the exact same place as the aliens last round. And Turts is the Gorge for Code of Misconduct. Phone has started out doing phone things. That is a Robo and an IP. And poor Histe has to deal with this solo. IP looks the wrong way for an instant, and Tap makes the right time to pick that. Marsh, ooh, Tap nearly got another bite in there, and that would have been pretty much his end, actually. And April's left alone over in repairs, just getting Parasite punished by Loam. Now, yes, they did, surprisingly, solo get that one capped as Golden tries to push up and finds everything that you don't like. And now, Histe's going to do that thing. He does manage to find a pick there, and in fact nearly gets both the skulls. A solid attempt by Histe. And there you go. The veils are up again. Histe jumping into the CC, probably to drop a res node over here. Yep. He's not commanding, but he's well aware of what to do. And this might be two skulks, but Histe's got the shots on him, and not going to be enough. He does leave Loam on 4 health, so Phone should be able to clean that one up fairly securely. And he does so. But actually, okay. These aliens could have honestly gone base there. But aliens being out means Hype and Marsh found their way up into Pipeworks. They were trying to egglock. Unfortunately for Hype, Skulk spawns right underneath her feet and picks her off. April, capping up the right side, is about to have quite a few Skulks come her way. And Loam's behind her, sneaking in. That's unfortunate. Heracles doing a lot of the sound baiting there. Now he's long gone. Yep, you do get the taunts of their default model. I hate it, Dragon. Because that's a Marine that thinks he's a robot. Oh, the Babblers. Oh, if Histe had gone around the corner, the chain of Babblers to Zaphod would have given him away. What's this going to look like? Is Histe ever going to push? Is he even going to check it? There's more Babblers on the way. I don't even care about the rest of the map right now. Who knows what else is happening? Loam's getting shot at by Hype and she's winning. Loam's going to retreat out and heal up. And Turts is just wasting ammo with Babblers. Guess he really doesn't want to push this. Golden pushed that and probably shouldn't have done it solo. Cleaned up. April, Hypey, neither of them are going to be able to get those last shots in. Now these two Marines have split. And again, Loam's sneaking up behind April. Does get the pick. Marsh is there to clean up the Skulk though. And apparently, Histe did die at some point. Now, Tuts has his Hydra down to let him know when anyone's nearby. Lurk up Heracles and Zaphod. Hype's got 2 Skulks and nearly cleans both of them up. This train of Babblers is chasing Golden. Oh dear. They're so slow. They're so cute and adorable. Look at them go. This cloaked drifter though. Ooh, this is quite a few Marines over here. In fact, Marines are gonna just delete this RT and perhaps cleaning out the right side. Hypey has a shotgun. These are Armor 2 Marines now, which makes... Oh, Turts goes down. It's in the dock, Golden. I know what you were doing. Hypey not able to save this RT in repairs, though. And is this it? Was this phone strat? Build the arms lab here with the 1 sentry just so they can't rush it? Oh, April saves the RT. I think that's 2 bites off, maybe. But either way, pretty good job. Now, Aliens this game, very much like the last game, actually. Very low on res early game. But I feel like they've potentially been doing a bit better on the res. Maybe not. But who really remembers the first 6 minutes of the last game anyway? Because I don't. Histe, April pushing themselves up into Organ here. With the lurk on the flank. It's a big crush by the aliens. And the Skulks are just going to eat shotgun shots. But Spring and Zaphod do clean it up. Those 2 shotguns are gone for good. Golden's waiting for an RT as Tuts finds one to chew on. Oh, Hypey lands a big shot on Zaphod, who should honestly be able to get out of here completely fine. Unless he takes that route out. Oh boy. That could have been bad. He's fine. He should be fine. Unless April comes in behind and they don't clear these Marines fast enough. I think, yeah, someone had a welder out maybe. Oh, Heracles goes low. April, nice cleanup actually. Switches to the pistol just in time. That's actually a big win for the Marines. They did lose 2, but April has saved the shotgun. And ultimately forced every alien that was alive back to the base. And everyone that was dead was back to the base anyway. Golden, unfortunately, is going to find every alien on the map at once. Marsh, big shots, big shots. Zaphod's in a terrible spot. But ultimately, Marines aren't going to capitalize on that. And I don't think Marines had that hive drop either. So, another big crush. But this is double pressure from the Marines. One of these RTs is going to die. Hypey and Marsh do get cleaned up. Zaphod's low though, so he's not going to be able to contest this one. And April and Histe get their reward in the form of an RT down. Zaphod's not going to be able to do much. April and Histe opted to push into the base and they've split, unfortunately. Although, never mind. Oh, Zaphod tries to come in for the dirty flanking bites. And Heracles actually takes a ton of damage from the pistols there. There's Clogs. Someone bounce in there and just kill the lurk. Opting not to. This is 4 Marines up here. I'm just going to get caught out by Hypey on the flank. Ultimately, Hypey should have been the easy one to clean up here. There's some splitting on this Marine team as one person pushes towards the hive. You hate to see it. Every Marine's in a different spot and just gets individually crushed. But Golden might get an RT for his team's mistakes, and he might even get a lurk. Oh, Heracles. Is this RT alive? I think it's going to be fine. Oh, maybe not. Oh, oh, boy. Just as it finished. That's sad. Sad. And soon, April and Histe are going to find their way into EC, I'd expect. But, as I say that, lurks are up. And these lurks have metabolized. Loma is missing his swipes, and Marsh gets to live another day. Well, another day. Hype turns up to back him up. And there you are. Histe and April have found the hide, and this is 2 shotguns, so this needs to be responded to. Because otherwise, I'm going to do a fair bit. But the hive actually finished, and this is a base hit instead. Phone's well aware of it. He jumps out, though. That might not be the play. It's hard to say. He's got the sentry support. But, base power's going down. Golden's not going to be enough to stop this. Marines are out across the map. They are trying to come back, but there's no respawners right now. Marines have to win these fights. There's no meds. April's alone. Heracles is super low, but the life forms are all going to get out alive. This is big. This needs to go up before aliens can heal up and get back. In fact, Heracles isn't even going to try and heal up. The only one coming back is Tap, and it's 2 shotguns in the Marine base. So thankfully for the Marine team, they will be able to stay in the game for now, but behind this, they're going to lose everything on the map. Every RT is going to go down. And aliens do have their hive up. So, Foreigners realized that he made a mistake, and his solution is to build 2 more sentries instead of maybe just beaconing the next time. I'm pretty sure I understand his reasoning for not beaconing, and that reason is, if I beacon, we don't kill the hive in EC. The aliens realized they weren't going to be able to save it, or at least didn't want to try and save it. They were willing to sack it. These Marines get cleaned up very convincingly. Ooh, Tuts with a little bit of teleport in there. And Histe, it's a fair bit of damage in. Not going to be able to kill anything though. But anyway, a gate is coming up. They need this map control. They have the one in base. Apparently a hive is under attack, which is very questionable when no hive is under attack. But the game said it was, so we'll believe the game. And in fact, Marines are going to get 2 gates up here on 2 RTs, by the way. They can't pressure anything now. They need to defend their gates and cap the nodes on their gates. Pretty sure that is their choice. But Marsh is alone against everything. Hype's gonna come through and, while doing a lot of damage, does manage to get cleaned up. Those shotguns are saved and recycled, and Histe, 5 health. Does manage to win his fight, however. Golden, he did manage to desist, but that's all he's getting today. April, big shotgun shots on both the fades. Marsh comes through, nearly kills the Skulk, but that's a goner of a gate. Histe goes through and gets the Skulk, but again, I don't know if that one was worth it. There's 3 shotguns down there now. I think this was the better strat. Just to run back there. I don't know why Marsh is running out the other side of gravity. That's not the way you want to be going. Spring the Commander is healing the res node. I guess he's hoping someone's going to resist that. Tap jumps in to do it. Alone might be able to pick this RT off, actually. But he's getting pinched by potentially every alien. But again, Aura... Wait, quite a bit... Ooh, Histe cleans up Heracles' lurk over in Baywing. April gonna go and kill some RTs on the left side as aliens have now capped a Marine Natural. Although Natural's not as important on this map. as they are on some others, like Summit, for example, because if they cap your natural on Summit, you've probably done something a little bit weird and you might not be winning. Not always. Okay. A sentry this time on the gates. But they do have a gorge. Get some clogs down in front of it, and just like that, that sentry is nullified completely. Oh, Spring will lose his life there. And hopefully someone realizes that the clog is blocking the sentry and they'll kill it. Right, Golden? Right? Thank you. Just gotta make sure in these situations. As Hypey and Marsh are gonna clean up Oxy and just back out. Well, Marsh isn't gonna back out, which puts Hypey in a bit of an awkward spot. Make the Fades fight you through that tiny hallway, and just like that, you clean them up. Hypey showing you how positioning works. Fall back and pull the aliens through a horrible spot. And the fight goes in your favor much more convincingly. Loam versus April and Golden. Might not know there's actually a second Marine here and might die? No? Gonna take a lot of damage as April desperately tries to pistol down that way. And now, Hypey pushing the Fade out of the room. Zaphod's just sitting on this back res as... Honestly, he's not going to be able to do much about that res node as a solo skulk with the sentries there. Golden's not going to be able to do much against Loam's Fade either, as the aliens starting to realize that they need to group for this, and their new plan is just kill the power node. Not a bad plan. That gate's not going to do anything. Phone phases in. Losing. Why? Phone, please. Phases in, loses a shotgun for it, and now no Marine on the field has a med. And the aliens are just going to clean all of the fights in their favor. In fact, every fight. The sentries and Gravity doing a little bit of a better job. But, nice ambush there by Zaphod, actually. Hypey has built a sentry in oxygenation. I'm not sure at what point Phone's going to realize that maybe there's enough res on sentries to have been used for something like Weapons 3. Golden bullied on leaving his own base. Sentries don't hit that IP, but the two over here are completely fine. Marine's actually on 3 IPs, and Golden spawns on the one that's not covered. Does a lot of damage onto Heracles, though. And Golden's gonna do, again, a lot of damage onto another Fade. But it's 3 Fades. It's kind of awkward. Phone actually opts to recycle that IP. Get himself some res back. They don't need it. There's an Onos up. Tuts, there's an Onos. When did that happen? Apparently rather recently. Now, this is going to be interesting, because if they opt to go for the base, the Onos can sit here uncontested by the sentries. And there we go. Hypey falls back onto the sentries. Let's get rid of my bad circle. Tuts. Oh dear. There aren't enough Marines here to stop this. Heracles is low, but there aren't enough Marines here. The Marines come back just in time. Tuts has Bone Shield. It might save him. It's not going to save him. He goes down. They really tried. Phone had dropped a blueprint up in waste. Just in case his CC died, they wouldn't be out of the game. You might look at that and think, oh god, what a horrible loss for aliens. But, I don't know if it was. The Onos, while like extremely effective at killing gates, Oh, this hasn't been welded, but they don't have the Onos. 40%. Can someone please weld it? Like, if we think about it, this might be the better thing to weld. Because they're gonna keep trying this. Starting an arc? Is this happening in your base? No? It's happening over here. Why do you have two of these? Phone, please. Heracles is dead to sentries in the base! What is this game? He built a mech to weld it. There's a strategy here for it, and I like it. It's give them a weak spot, but then put the mech on the side that they can't even do anything about. By the way, what a freaking drifter, dude. That's something right there. That drifter's seen a lot in its life. Marsh versus Loam, not going to be able to win that one out. There's a load of drifters on this map, actually. Scouting everything. And somehow none of them have been found, as Histe's building sentries again, and he's going to be completely unchecked in doing so. And then there'll be more stuff built here, there'll be arcs rolling out, and very soon Pipeworks not going to be looking too hot. But as that happens, Bone realizes that the beacon is the better choice. Zaphod's sticking it on the chest, so are the scoops. And unfortunately, Zaphod's going to lose his life again. It's another Onos going to go down. Is he going to go down? Loam died as well. What a change of events. Spring really on it with the drifters, ready to ghost any other CC that got dropped. A nice play. Unfortunately, Turts managed to find his way through that sentry battery and sentries. And, this game is, yeah, just doing something. And in fact, why not go for the hive? You got a drifter over there. This Max chasing a skulk. And there's a hive push. Golden, Histe, double shotguns against two fades. Although Loam did lose that fade, he did lose it with enough for us to refade. And now the attempt at a push. So, Tap, very low actually, 100 health in the vent. Turts is going to lose his life. No, they left him alone. The poor Gorge, his short little legs. Loam goes low. Fade just deleted in an instant. A questionable choice. Tap didn't even have armor there. Is this a phase gate? I think it's a phase gate. It is. Golden pushing in. The lurk is low. Spring is actually up as a lurk. And Loam's very low as a fade again. As every Marine tries to save the shotgun, even the ones with shotguns. I don't know what these spores are doing here. That's a bit more useful. And Turts, actually, you know, Heracles now, even. Behind this, though, this hive, it's so nearly up. It's so nearly up. We're getting to the point where it might end the same way it did last time. There's so much biomass. It's at 6. The 7th is going to be up with that hive. It might just turn into more contamination. They have 70 team res in the bank. Marines are pretty damn rich on P-res, and the AA is only now starting. And right now, Marines aren't doing anything with this push. This very nicely placed PvE is just giving energy and health in this area.
Under attack.
Loam's back in the base as a fade. Turts is on some of the back res, but this is gonna finish right now. That might change this game big time. And in fact, Zaphod going through and opting not to bite, maybe Phone's just a little aware. Maybe they'll scan it. Thought Histe was going to go find it. Maybe not. Aliens are looking in a hell of a spot right now. killing the back res, recapping the res, and April's gonna clean that drifter up. But 3 Marines, 1 arc. 1 arc. The other... Okay, there are 2 more arcs. But the Marines, 1's down, 2 are low. 2 are down. Hype's left. She is on the gate. Golden does phase in. I don't know if Phone knows what he's doing with these arcs. And Golden's just pushing up ahead alone. He's going to get picked off. And now Hype, last one up. Finally, a flamethrower. Something that's insane. In a push like this, a flamethrower, you can deny all of this bile. And ultimately, get rid of the healing. And, well, yeah, yikes. This is a full hive. PvE, tunnel. You really need to do something, Marines, and you need to step on the gas and get it done very quickly. Because slowly you're losing everything. And what the hell is that position? Zaphod's a god. Holy hell. I don't know how he dies, but he got the gate. Somehow. Hype with the flamethrower, picking the right weapon for a hive push. Or maybe just giving it up and forced into it. Who knows? Phone has recycled those sentries and grabbed that did nothing. And finally, Marines have grouped and they're doing something as a team. And Zaphod on the flank might actually be able to get a decent pick here. Hype is just like every single bile Heracles is putting out is doing nothing. It's insane. Don't... Why are you pushing in, Marines? Please, don't do it. That's not how you win a hive push. Yeah, sure, they got some ink, whatever. You need this hive dead, because if you don't kill it, the game is aliens. It's all aliens. They're 9 biomass, 1 away from contaminating. And the waste hive sits on 17%. Fade, extremely low tap does go down. Big plays by the Marines. Hype did die. The flamethrower is down, so Bile can now be effective. This hype is 5%. Get all 5 Marines here, and I think this hive push is in your favor. And there it is. The hive's dead. Straight back down to 6 biomass. No contamination. That's a huge, huge win for the Marine team. They were so close to losing it. I don't even know if they know how close they were to being contaminated and xenocide. A Xeno Skulk in that tiny little room would have been madness. And in fact, Golden and Phone with the arc on the tunnel, actually, specifically targeting this. Nope, maybe not specifically targeting this, but he should have been. Golden HMG is not going to do anything here, unfortunately, and the arc going to die very quickly. But goodbye Veils very soon. Do they not have a shift hive? Oh, it's on the way. 10 seconds. Can Spring save these upgrades? I want to see it done, Spring. Do it. You have the res to get it done. And in fact, where are you going? What? You've left the tunnel alive. What are you doing? The upgrades are all in here. Is it just because Phone said he's going to arc it? Maybe a bad choice. Alarm's really low in the vent. Ah, he's fine. Don't worry about it. The shift. It's going to save them all. It's happening. The arc's targeting the tunnel. He's a commanding god. He's only saved one of the Veils. Huh. Well. Oh, low. Very low. 75 health. Well, you know, I was ready to be impressed, and then he only saved one of them, so now I just don't fucking know what to think. But yeah, the arcs have trekked their way back to waste. And unfortunately for Marines, they're trying to clear this gate behind. Do they remember this one's up? Are they just going to clear this and push? They are. They've forgotten about it. Oh no. if they don't clear these Marines, which it doesn't look like they're doing because the flamethrowers are insane. Histey burns Loam's Fate to death. Yikes. Big freaking yikes, dude. This hive is done. There's no ink. There's nothing. Taps died somewhere on the map to Hypey. I don't... Where was that? I don't even know, because Hypey's dead. Maybe it was over here. Maybe... I can't tell you. Maybe it was even in the room I was looking at. Spring's low. I don't think Turt's going to be able to save it. Well, maybe. Maybe. Never mind. April hits a great shotgun shot. In fact, 2 in a row. Saves herself. Turt's just going to punish the HMG on the ground. This game. Wow. What a freaking set of rounds, dude. I think T-shirt Goblins might be taking this one. The only way that aliens have a chance at this point is a big base rush and just drifter this one, drifter this one. Make sure they can't get a blueprint down and just pile on this CC. They know there's a safe spot back here, right? That's safe from the sentries. If they can do that, they might be able to. But right now, like, they're on 1 RT against 4. Hypey is burning a fade. What the fuck from Zaphod pretty much says it all. Why do you have a flamethrower solo? By the way, what is this? I don't even know. There's a push into this hive and there's kind of stuff everywhere in here. Good god, health bars galore. My poor frame rate. Histey and Marsh just gonna back off out of there to be safe. Zaphod still low from the fire attack he had, and Hypey is gonna kill Loam again. 2 deaths to a flamethrower. I think aliens really just want to clean up this res, but Phone is just trekking some arcs across the map right now. And honestly, it would be a meme if Phone just left an arc in these hives, just so the redrop didn't ever happen. And Marines are going to opt to try and build a gate, and they're going to power build it. And honestly, I don't think they really care about this. April cares about this, and she's going to actually save the gate. Oh dear. Who left? Heracles left. He could have got 1 bite in. He might have died for it. Hypey's trying to set everything on fire, but... Well, in fact... They held it off long enough. This whole map is just, yeah. Aliens are just trapped behind this line. They aren't getting anywhere on this map right now. They have to get rid of this phase gate, and they might do it here. There's a lot of Marines dying. The GL comes out, picks off 1 of them. The arcs. Yikes. Ooh, Tuds doesn't die to Golden there. Golden needs to pick the Skulk in that situation, because Skulks are what's going to kill this gate. It's going to die. And actually, wasn't there a second gate like 5 seconds ago? What happened to that? You know that bit where I said, oh god, I think this is a Marine win and aliens are just going to have to base rush? Well, apparently, you could just like... kill the Marines? And kill the gates? And then kill every arc? And then clear all the RTs on the map? And then maybe win the game? This is insane! Like, Marines are opting to recap. Can you build a gate somewhere? You know they have 1 hive, right? They don't have a lot of P-res to re-lifeform. By the way, I don't know if you know this. You probably don't. If you do, you're probably cheating. Don't know that. But you should know. You know they've been on low res. You're opting to rebuild this gate? Did it die? I swear it got... I'm so sure it never got killed. I think it just got recycled.
Command station under attack.
Ooh boy. They tried it. They tried that big rush that I was talking about. But, didn't work. And, well, they still have cleaned up a lot of res, and aliens are only on 1. They're recapping a second. But, there's 3 Marines up here, so that's probably not going to last too long. Golden, can you save this? Nope, you don't. Nope, just nope. He doesn't want to go through the tiny doorway. Does pick off the Skook, nice job. But, yeah. Zaphod gonna chance the one-on-one. Maybe not. As Tuts and Heracles are just sweeping this left side, this is the right side of the map, by the way, sweeping this right side of the map clean of any Marine RT. This hive room, what is this? There's stuff everywhere. It's sad that when Hypey came through here with a GL, she only got to shoot life forms, because some GLs into that hive would have just been devastating. Golden manages to find a drifter and might be able to pick off a Veil. Oh, chooses not to shoot the Veil, and, well, there's a big pack of aliens cleaning up everything. And they are so hard on this res. They're just forcing Marines onto nothing. Golden did get the Crag in the hive. But aliens, well, they're climbing in res. Never mind. Never mind, they aren't climbing in res anymore. They've sisted. I was expecting maybe another hive drop to come out. But this pack of aliens is insane. This res graph is nasty, and oh, goodbye to Heracles. No more lurk for you. He doesn't have the res to relurk either. In fact, actually, there is only 1 life form available. And no, that's a lie. Spring could lurk, and Tuts could fade. And both of them are pretty damn good at those 2 life forms as well. But Tuts is currently on the back res. And honestly, doing a really good job at it with tap. Zaphod, you are so low. Finding his way out through the vent. 9 health, by the way. Not a great amount. Unfortunately for April and Hypey, they're going to get cleaned up by the rest of the stuff in that room. And Golden picked off by Heracles, so he's not going to be able to pinch Zaphod's retreat. And oh, there we are. They did. They did opt for the hive drop, and Spring is going to gorge right underneath it. At least, I think, yep. I just assumed. I should have checked. So, this is the point in the game where you look at it and you go, why is Zaphod not taking damage? That's what you think at this point in the game. Histe not really going to be able to do much. Oh, I was wrong. Goodbye, Zaphod. You gotta go find some health somewhere. I was gonna say, this is the point in the game where surely as a commander for Marines, you realize aliens are packing your res down. Because they need to keep Marines off of their stuff. Marines pushing is a nasty thing right now for this team. They are so low on res. This is the sneakiest fucking Mac in the game. Could you imagine if this just builds a gate and then phone scans that hive and then they realize that? Marsh, just don't shoot the life form, Marsh. Even if you nearly killed it. Kill the fucking RT, please. Never mind, it died anyway. I'll shut up. That's not the point, you know. The point is, aliens are starved right now. In fact, remember when I said Tuts has the res to fade? That was like 10 res ago. Actually, I think it was more like 8 res ago. But are they opting for another Onos play? Maybe they'll perfect the 3rd one? Oh, low. Very low. Gonna be able to escape. Rin's not fast enough. And Loam just spotted that drifter. And in fact, Drifter, Mac. Mac's gonna do the dumb thing you don't want it to do as a commander. Start auto assist or auto welding. Are they gonna save it? I think at this point in the game, goodbye Zafford. He was like around that corner in spec, but that's unfortunate. I was gonna say, this is the second time these teams have played each other, and that's the second time Loma's a Fade hasn't killed a Mac. I'd like to point that one out. You know, it's a pretty great stat. It's probably the best stat out of all of these things. The fact that Lome cannot kill Max with a Fade is pretty great. But again, this is the same situation we were in 10-15 minutes ago. The gate, the sentries, the hive. It's all here. And why are we here again? Well, I'm gonna die before this game is over. There isn't a hive here though. There is the res for one. But Marines, his state, you need to get that back cap up because now aliens aren't on the aggressive. They can't. They need to be dealing with the fact that they might be getting pushed very soon. So there aren't 3 scoops out on the map. There aren't 2 scoops and a lurk on the back res or whatever it was. There's 1. And it's Heracles. Because now this is a real threat that if they don't deal with it, might spell the end of another hive. The PvE is coming up again. There's Shade ready for the... Is Phone gonna put more bloody arcs at our damn front door again? But there's only 4 biomass for these aliens, so they don't have fancy things to try and defend. Although Heracles is up above, and I don't think he knows you can't bile through that. Or can you? No. Oh, that's a sneaky little bile though. Onto the power node. If he could hit it and not the floor. Zafford is through on the res, maybe. Nice pistol from Marsh. Golden, Hypey are pushing this hive alone. Where's the rest of their team? What is happening? Golden's been bonewalled. The flamethrower is dead. This was a great idea if there weren't 2 freaking Marines running this way. Because now, aliens are cleaning this up. Heracles is just being the most annoying person. Is he... They can shoot this, right? There's a lot of clogs there, but he should... Hello? Marines! There's a gorge above you. Is they opting to build a gate and touch? Just like completely ignoring that actually. As the Marines back up, April gets picked off by Loma. Nice pick. And aliens making this look much more favorable than it was the last time they attempted it. Their hive is safe. There are no arcs. Zafford has found this spot. Imagine building sentries to stop that happening and then having that happen anyway. Zafford is doing trigonometry in his head to figure these spots out. He's actually a genius, and this gate, it's probably going to be okay, actually. Ooh, we got some tech, boys! The Proto Lab and jetpacks instantly started. And we saw how it just ridiculously impactful the jetpack HMG combo was last time. Haven't seen many HMGs out of this Marine team so far. But maybe the jetpack will change their mind on it. Golden's sitting at 88 P-res. Marsh is at 90. April 44. Hypey 32 and his day 14. There's definitely jetpacks for everyone and pretty much shared guns for everyone. But the P-res for aliens are a lot less favorable. Alone. Oh, Golden's gonna get that drifter. Nice. And Loam just comes in for a swipe and gets away nice and safe. Goes back in, no meds were dropped. But yeah, the Pyros on the alien team, not great. No refades currently available, no relurk, actually 1 relurk, 2 relurks, depending on if they want to lurk. But no Onoses. IP has 1 on every side, unfortunately. So, Alien's going to get the free reign of the back rows for now. Until April even, turns up with that shotgun. Big shot onto Tap's lurk. Forces him straight out. Now, Turts is coming in here. And going to be able to clean that up very convincingly. In fact, I don't think he really took much, if any, damage there. There's some stuff being built. Okay. Marsh has found it, though. The shotgun, the jetpacks are up now. But Marsh just emptied every shot onto drifters. Or the bone wall, the tiniest bit of infestation. I don't know how Marsh is still alive. Kill him. Marsh is still alive. There we go. But they know that this PvE is here finally. Now, Umbra's back up because we're up to the 6 biomass. No advanced swipe. That's 1 more away. April manages to kill Zaphod over in Waste. And Alien's floating nearly 60 team res right now. And this is is this a... Oh, okay, I thought there was a shift in here. There's no shift. Oh, goodbye Tap. Marshmallow jumping around that corner with that HMG jetpack, as you saw last game, is just... It's nasty. It's devastating. It's you don't know what to do when you get deleted that fast. And this is only weapons too. Point is actually running fairly low on res. Marsh, lots of damage onto Turts' fade. Oh my god, 5 health. Wow. Wow. Spring now up as a fade, actually. Jeez, these guys are getting res real quick now. Say that like they're actually rich. They're still only on the 3 RTs. But with PvE in Gravity, like, there's an arc. Where's this? It came from the base. Phone's just like a step ahead. In fact, a gas grenade now getting used, and Turts goes fairly low again, as does Loam, and everyone's out of this fight to heal up. Hypey, Zaphod, are you in the vent? Yeah, you are. Okay. As one of the fades, maybe both of the fades, come back here to help Zaphod out and let him get through on the res biting. As now Hypey's in the vent. And everyone's just like passed by each other. It's like a freaking Benny Hill. Turts, however, back here alone. He has full health though. He's not in any real danger until that happens. Jesus. April hitting some ridiculous rifle damage. And they are going to scan Turts the whole way out. And he's going to take damage, but he'll be fine. And again, more alien PvE. My stream is skipping occasionally. I can't do anything about it. I don't know what it's skipping for, unfortunately. As into this fight go 2 fades and 2 leave. No, 1 leaves. Turts gets stuck on the wall on his way out. It's a lot of Marines to have found. And this is... whew. A bit of an even fight so far. Deaths on both sides. Oh, Fade's getting stuck between the Marines there a little bit. Managed to get the kills though. But more freaking Marines fading in, and Lone goes very low. 40 on the way out. He's going to get away with it. Golden's pushing around to try and pick the Gorge. He does manage to get the Gorge. And now he's in the tunnel just on a trek off to here. And he might actually get some upgrades for this. He's got a grenade! Golden, you got the brain of a big brain person. Yeah. Who knows where I was going with that one. Skulks everywhere because the life forms are thinning out. There's the 2 fades in the lurk. Oh, Tap is low. Tap's going to find his way out through the vent. And Loam, surprisingly, still rather healthy. This is insane, dude. I just don't know what this game is. Marine's sitting on 6 RTs behind this. 3. April picked a shell off over an EC. So a little bit less health being rewarded to these vamp fades. And Marines just dealing with constant spores. Is there a shift here? Yeah, there is. There's no issue sporing when you're sat on a shift. The armory goes up to stop the fades and stuff just hopping in constantly. Turts lost his fade. He's got that back res duty. So, let's hope that maybe... Ooh, the adjustment from both sentries. This one now sees this line where Zafford was sitting. Not killing those easily this time. Heracles managing to escape on 10 health. And Lone's not going to get chased down by Hopi. Golden and Marsh, however, in this time, find themselves into pipe with a flamethrower. So there's no healing on these aliens for now. And they're going to clean all this PvE up, actually. It's a nice win for Marines, and it does allow them to get their pressure back on. But Marines pressuring means Skulks are doing something else somewhere else. Spring died. No, we missed it. Marsh with the HMG and jetpack. You've seen it many times over. But again, if you're going to push, you got to sacrifice something. And Marines are sacrificing a lot of RTs behind this. Here's the Alps version 2. In fact, it looks pretty damn similar to the first game. In fact, so does that, actually. Here we go. Big Marine push. Can these Marines... Oh, Tap so low. Tap is 1 health. And Marsh has got himself stuck in the vent. He didn't have the energy to jetpack out. He's still alive. That's a lot of meds for someone that made a mistake. Because now this is just the 3 Marine push. The flamethrower is doing a lot of work here. A lot of work. Golden does get picked though. No more flamethrower. So Spores, Umbra, and Healing all back into it. But there's no ink. These arcs, they're just going to whittle this hive down. 47%. But there's no Marines here now. These arcs are going to get cleaned up. Well, I'd say they get cleaned up. There is only the Skulk. Golden opts to buy another flamethrower. So the arcs... One is dead, and Heracles now with a Gorge and some bile. Much easier. But, hello, there's a hive over in Waste, and April found it. Shotgun's going to clean that up. Nice job by the Fades there, managed to pick a Marine. IP's so low she just has to leave, and Golden with a flamethrower. I mean, it's useful, but it's not useful when you're fighting 4 life forms, unfortunately. Cluster grenades coming in. These fights are ridiculous. Like, what is this? Who even knows? This is what Marines have to deal with. Spores in your face, Umbra in your face, and life forms swiping you. I don't think there is any drifter support in any of these fights. In fact, there aren't even drifters on the map scouting. Probably because they don't have a shade hive anymore. So drifters aren't cloaked. And it's at the point in the game where there are max recapping. That's where we're at. But Skulk's back on the res. Hopefully, we get a Mac kill. Maybe they don't miss. Do we have advanced swipe? We do have advanced swipe. I just saw there's 7 biomass finally. They probably have been for a while, but there's so much stuff to pay attention to in this game. Turts was taking the upper hand in that fight. That's an unfortunate escape route through 2 more Marines. He's gonna go down. Alright. So again, are we going for the base this time? Nope. We I don't know what we're doing. They don't have this capped. And now phone is arcing out. Where's this? Oh, it's up here. Arcing out organ from transfer. Punishing this alien economy again. And the shotgun jetpack just flies all the way in. Hype maybe going a little bit too deep there. Zaphwood's actually extremely low, but I think he'll be fine. He's getting scanned, but there's no one to do anything about it. The Marines are losing this fight, and that might mean the gate. And there's the drifter support I was on about. Springs in the hive, not on the field. And ooh. Tap died. Tap died. They all jumped off that gate and just let April out and lost a lurk for it. Great shooting by April. Hypey with a flamethrower for the hive push again. Nice pistol whipping to make sure Turts doesn't get away and onto that res lane. And now Loam flies into every Marine. He's so low, goes down. April again. Managing to get those last shots as he gets around his last corner. And now Marine, that's an interesting gate position. It's straight in the doorway. Interesting. Taps on the back res. The Marine res is not looking too hot. They're all at 20-ish. Golden on 60. So they do have weapon rebuys or just a jetpack. And Golden's got his... Oh! He got the egg! Loam! Rip! The fade egg! He got a shell before that as well! Golden's making the plays in all of these rounds. Loam's not going to be happy about that one. He's 10 res off a refade now. So when he lost that fade, he was rich as hell. And Golden just made him think otherwise. The Mac leaves and then Tap gets back in the room. And Turts is up on this one. Hister's just doing a lot of running around right now. This RT might die. There's a... What is this show? Did that get scanned? That might be on the scan. I kind of forgot phone was arcing this. That's... yeah. Anyway. What are we doing in this game? They're on 8 bio. They can get Stomp. Which means if they get an Onos... never mind, they aren't getting an Onos. If they could get an Onos. Instead, that biomass is just going to give a little bit of extra health to everything on the field. Put Skulks at math. What's 96 plus 40? It's like 136. I think. Don't fact check that. The flamethrower again. Hypey, I love it. This is great. And I know as an alien, holy crap is that annoying. That's just something else right there. You want to take a fight and there's a flamethrower. There's just so much stuff on your screen to deal with. It does slight damage, but if they start pushing your hive, your PvE is completely negated. There's no healing, there's no energy given, there's nothing. And if you have a lurk and it's sporing and umbering, goodbye. What do? You just get bullied. And again, the same thing. Yet again, the Arcs, the Marines, the Hive. But like last time, the last time it failed, not the last time it succeeded, there isn't a Shade Hive. There's no ink. April, again, maybe just going in a little bit too far. Stick back. The aliens have to come to you through horrible doorways. Zaphod's really low. But these Arcs are just going to do all the work. Hype's denying any bile that Heracles could be putting out. There's the big crush from the aliens, though. That's huge. They do nearly do it. Spring goes down. Zaphod's down. Everything. I think that might be game right there. Marines. 60 minutes. They've taken another Hive. And aliens, they don't have the res to get a new one. They don't really have the res to re-life one. Tap has the potential to fade. Zaphod Loam could lurk. And there it is. The GG finally called. 61 minutes. What a freaking game. T-shirt Goblins taking Jambi 2-0. What do you even say? These are freaking damage numbers. Player damage. 24,000 player damage by Marshmallow. Somehow, only one kill more than April. But, Jesus. The accuracies for most of these Marines are... For a 61-minute game against good players, these accuracies are ridiculous. The structure damage by phone is ridiculous. It's not quite the the tram game that we saw the last time they played. 18,000 player damage from Loam. 48 kills, really putting the team on his back with the frags. The structure damage though, Turt's 92,000. The meds, 75% efficiency with, I mean, that's nearly, what, 900 frickin' meds? That is... What the hell, dude? Marine tech kind of just, like, stagnated as well. They got jetpacks so late in this game. They got weapons 2 at 13 minutes. The only real field upgrade they got after that were the jetpacks. 30 minutes later. The tech log from the aliens, though. It's 2 pages of tech log, for God's sake. Hive after hive was killed. Upgrade after upgrade was killed. How many hives? 4 built and 4 lost. Can you imagine playing a 60-minute game and only needing to drop 56 ammo packs, though? Pretty nice. The lost RT is not even close to the .91 that Marines lost last game. But a .65, very respectable, especially for a 61-minute game. And the map pick coming up will be Vale. So, let's put some of this music back on for this. If that played. I think it did. Oh, boy. Hope you guys are having fun in chat, because my voice is starting to hurt. You know, the last longest video I uploaded took YouTube 24 hours to process. I'm already at a 27 gigabyte file for this. That's gonna take so long just for me to upload. I will be right back. I'm gonna play this wonderful Veil video while I'm gone, and hopefully I'll still be alive when I get back. Okay, alright friends, I'm back. And yeah. Encoding overloaded. Yo, Windows, let's be friends, okay? Let's not do that. Okay? Task manager, what are you doing? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Why have you got to be the worst thing in the world? You know what we're doing? Maybe we should just minimize, not minimize, close some stuff down. There's hardly anything running. How are you overloaded at 50%? Stop it. No Weapons 3 in a 60-minute game? Tell me about it. What is he doing? I'll tell you what he's doing. How many centuries do you think he built and lost? My mouse went to sleep again. 13 centuries were built. Only one died. The rest were recycled or didn't die. But yeah, there was no weapons 3. It didn't have. There was no armor 3. Okay, this is I don't know what I'm going to expect anymore, you know? Apparently I did skip a fair few frames at some point. Well, I mean, it's 1.7% of a... how long is this stream so far? 2 hours, 10 minutes? Maybe it's not that bad. Actually, no, it's 2 hours, 30 minutes. The recording is 2 hours, 10 minutes. Oh my god. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop this recording, and then I'll start the recording for the next map, because then I can upload them separately. Is that a good idea? Maybe not. I think it's just a good idea in my head anyway. Because that way, just in case anything goes wrong, I'll have a safe recording of at least one round, yeah?